The Quick Styles Gallery, introduced in Word 2007, puts the time-saving and productivity-boosting styles function at your fingertips. The gallery allows swift and easy access to the styles included in your selected style set. A style set, or collection of different styles, each with various text and paragraph formatting, may be saved to your computer and/or transferred to another computer. The goal for this course is simply to familiarize you, a Word user, with the Quick Styles Gallery. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to do the following. 1. Identify the location of the Styles section, the Quick Styles Gallery, and the Change Styles button. 2. Perform the necessary steps to change the properties of a quick style. And 3. Save a style set to your computer or to transport to another computer.
The terminology and idea of setting your own quick style may at first seem intimidating, but there's nothing to worry about. By the end of this instruction, you will be setting quick styles like a pro. In fact, formatting a document's style is a familiar and automatic process that comes naturally for most Word users. Before we move on to specific style aspects, take a moment to recall your current Word usage by reflecting on the following questions. When creating a Word document, do you at some point make changes beyond entering text? What kinds of changes do you make? The answers to these questions dictate the style of your final document. Let's take a look at a newly opened Word document and review some of the most commonly used formatting options. Upon first entering a new Word document, certain default style choices are already selected. Here, you can see the font settings default to the typeface Calibri, set to an 11-point font size. The font is preset to a plain style, meaning that none of the options to bold, italicize, underline, or otherwise alter the font's presentation are selected. The paragraph settings default to a left alignment of the text, and line spacing is just slightly larger than single line spacing. These selections work well as a starting point for basic word processing, but by changing these options, you're able to create personalized documents to fit a variety of specific purposes. Let's look at how we usually alter these options and how those choices impact the readability and presentation of your document. What do you notice about the look of the text I have entered into the new document using only the default style settings? Pretty boring, right? Everything just blends together. Let's make a few changes and see what effect it has on the overall appearance. The first thing I'm going to change is the font type. There are a few ways to access this option, but the quickest way is through the font section of the Home ribbon. I'm going to change everything to Comic Sans for now. Here you can see the impact of font choice on a document style. For example, would you say this font appearance is better suited for a business proposal or an invitation? Let's alter a few things about the font and see how it affects the readability and presentation of the text. Using the font section of the Home ribbon again, I'm going to change a few of the text options. Let's bold the heading and italicize the subheading. Now the text has some organization apparent in just these 3 lines. Let's go further and change the size of the font to see how it impacts the overall appearance. Let's change the heading to 20 point and the subheading to 16. We'll go ahead and leave the normal text as is. Okay, now we really have a clear hierarchy established through only changing the size and font style. Hopefully through these few changes, you've seen how using style formatting options can improve communication, organize content, and have a large impact on the overall style and appearance of your document. Repeating the same formatting for like elements provides consistency and creates a polished final product. This process can be time-consuming if you're changing individual headings on a multi-page document. This is where preset and customizable choices using the Quick Styles gallery really saves you time.
Now that we've reviewed some of the basic formatting techniques offered in Microsoft Word, it's time to take a look at what Word's style function has to offer and why it can be so useful. If you've ever had to create and edit a multi-page document that includes features such as chapter headings, outlines, headers, and footers, along with a table of contents, you know how complicated it can be to change individual elements, such as the font used in your heading titles. To make a simple change like this probably required you to comb through the entire document, searching for the individual heading titles, editing them one at a time. With Quick Styles, making multiple edits in Word is as easy as the click of a mouse. To get started, we're going to familiarize ourselves with the locations of some of the important tools needed to utilize the Styles function. First, let's direct our attention to the area of the screen highlighted in red. We refer to this area as Word's Home ribbon. Using the tools housed in this area, users can modify just about any aspect of a document. From bolding text to inserting shapes, the Home ribbon is the place to find all of the tools necessary to format and edit your document. The Styles function that we will be focusing on in this lesson are located in this section of the screen. Okay, time for a little practice. Click anywhere on the Word Home ribbon to show that you know where it's located. Great job. The next important stop is the Quick Styles gallery. The options available in this section of the Home ribbon allow a Word user to apply specific text styles to different components of a document, such as a paragraph heading or quotation. Once a style option is chosen, that style is automatically applied to common elements throughout the document, keeping text and formatting consistent and professional. Now that you know where the Quick Style gallery is, let's practice selecting one of the options from the gallery. Click on the style option labeled Heading 1, located in the Quick Styles gallery. Good work! Before jumping into some more involved practice, let's locate one more important button related to the Styles function. The Change Styles button is located here. It is used to change the styles that are available in the Style gallery. The default style in the gallery is the standard Word 2010 style. By clicking on the Change Style button, several other options become available for selections such as the Formal style set. Let's practice locating the Change Styles button and selecting a particular style set. When you are ready, click on the Change Style button and select the Fancy Style set. Great! Now that you are familiar with the location of some of the more important tools in Word Style feature, let's practice a little. On the screen, you will see that there are two separate paragraphs, both with their own headings. One of the features of Quick Style Gallery is that it allows users to format all of the headings in a document in a standard way without having to modify each example separately. Place your cursor anywhere in the heading for the second paragraph on the page. Now, do you remember where the Quick Style Gallery is located? One of the options in the Quick Style Gallery is labeled Heading 1. Click on the Heading 1 option now and observe what happens. Good. You will notice that the format of the second paragraph heading has changed. You will learn more about utilizing this tool later, but for now, let's continue practicing locating the tools we will need. You were completely successful in locating the Heading 1 option. Let's see if you can go 2 for 2. Again, click anywhere in the heading for the second paragraph. This time, select the Normal option in the Quick Styles gallery. Super! And did you notice that the heading for paragraph 2 went back to the default normal style for Word? You are a master of finding the Quick Style gallery. But do you remember where the Change Style button is? Click on the Change Style button and select Modern. Well, it certainly seems that you know where all the important tools are located. You are now ready to take the next step in learning to create clean, consistent, and professional-looking documents using the Word Style gallery.
Now that you have learned about Word Styles function, what it has to offer, and why it can be so useful, it is time to learn about how to change the properties of a quick style. The first step in personalizing a quick style is to right-click on any quick style in the Quick Styles gallery. Locate the Home ribbon. Since the right mouse button is disabled, for the purposes of this lesson, use the left mouse button. Click on the quick style called Heading 1. Great job! In order to prompt Word to open up the Modify Styles dialog box, you must now select Modify in the Open dialog box. Select Modify. Nice work! Now that the Modify Styles dialog box is open, it is time to personalize your style. There is a huge variety of combinations you can use to create a personalized style for your document. Within the Modify Styles dialog box, you can base your new style off a pre-existing one and change the font and font size in order to make it your own. Let's give it a try. Within our Modify Styles dialog box, we are going to base our new style off the pre-existing subtitle style. Open the Style Based On drop-down box by clicking on the down arrow. Select the subtitle style. Great! Next we need to change our font to Arial. Open the drop-down box to change fonts by clicking the down arrow. Good work! Next we need to change our font to Arial. Select Arial. Great work! Our final step is to change our font size to 20. Open the drop-down box for font size by clicking the down arrow. Select size 20. Well done! The very last step in changing the properties of our quick style is to select OK. Go ahead and select OK in order to apply your modified quick style to your document. And you can see that anything that was previously set to heading 1 is now changed to the new settings you created with one click of a button. Well done!
Now that you have learned how to modify Word's quick styles, it's time to learn how to save those modifications. The first step in saving a quick style set after it's been modified is to click on the Change Styles button next to the Quick Styles gallery. Now it's your turn to practice. Locate the Home ribbon. Click Change Styles. Nice work. Now that the Style Set menu is open, it's time to save your style. Within the Style Set dialog, click Save as Quick Style Set towards the bottom. Good. The Save Quick Style Set dialog box opens. Then you will give your modified quick style a name under File Name. I gave this style the name EDT504 style. The last step in saving your quick style is to click Save. So go ahead and click Save. Awesome. To view your new quick style set, click Change Styles in the Styles group, and then point to Style Set. Now select the name of your new quick style. I'm going to click on EDT504 style. Now that your style is saved, you can use it whenever you use Microsoft Word on this computer.
Now that you have learned the location and processes necessary to use the quick style formatting options and have practiced how to use them, it is time to demonstrate your quick style skills through a final simulation-based assessment. Through the simulation, you will be assessed on the following skills. 1. Locating the Styles section, the Quick Style gallery, and the Change Styles button. 2. Changing the properties of a quick style. 3. Saving a style set to the Quick Styles gallery. If you would like to review any of the instructional steps before moving on, use the table of contents on the left side of the screen to jump to your desired section. Otherwise, click Next to continue on to the assessment section.